welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another awesome Batman figure. This time it is
Batman from Batman Forever. So this is the Val Kilmer version of Batman.
And he does come with a Build-A-Figure piece.
Yeah, if you look, this is it's the Nightmare Bat.
Ooh, and he comes with the head of it.
Yeah, so if you look, it's going to be Batman, the Chris O'Donnell Robin, the Jim Carrey Joker, and the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face. And then they all come together to build the big Nightmare Bat.
Awesome. Are you trying to collect them all?
If I can find them. This is the only one I've found so far.
All right. So it does look like he's going to come with a specialty grapple, and of course the head of Nightmare Bat, like we were talking about, and some batarangs.
Yeah. I think some extra.
Couple
hands.
Extra set of hands. So let's go ahead and get him out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right. So there's
Batman from Batman Forever.
And a head.
And the bat head.
So let's go ahead and take a look first at the collector card. As you can see, the head, well, I just have it perched on there, but that's going to hold the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Some way. It's going to prop him up. Once you get the whole thing built, the head will go on like this. I'm going to go ahead and show this since I have it in my hand. So here is the awesome, look at that. That's pretty creepy in the middle of the night. Yeah. And look. John was showing me.
I do love the fact that they articulated his jaw so you can open his mouth.
So then John talks and I do this, and then and we got a whole show going on. All right, so very cool. I just kind of like it. You can see the back right there, and the hat's going to peg in, but it does have some holes, so you can kind of prop it right there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the collector card. So there you have it. Oop. All right, so there you have it. It's got the bluish tint to it, a little bit on there.
Yeah, and I remember that exact picture from like the posters from when the movie came out.
Yeah, it does. It does look even familiar to me. And then there's the bat symbol in the background. That's cool. And then there's the data file about Bruce Wayne, real name Batman Forever, and let's set that aside. He does come with the regular stand with the one peg and the DC embossed, which is embossed in like a shiny black, so sometimes it's harder to show up on the camera. All right, and then we also have the extra set of hands. So he has on two solid fisted hands, and then these are like gripping hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can throw the batarangs and hold on to the grapple. One of them, right?
Yes.
All right. So we were commenting that the batarangs are like, they're kind of two different styles, but this one is quite a bit bigger than this one.
Yeah.
So you got this one. So that's like the hidden one that no one's going to see coming. And then he's got this one, which is kind of a steering wheel looking one. It's a little longer here and here. So it's a little less symmetrical. And then we have the grapple that looks like this. Well, that's what it is, right? Because it's got the, and then you would shoot up there, and then ideally it would have string.
Right.
Yeah. So, but very cool. And they include that. All right, let's take a look. So here's the look. There's the cowl, and you can see, I'm trying to look, the eyes almost look, they're so black inside of there, but I do think I see, do you see a little whites of the eyes? It is very shaded inside of there, and it's not like covered up like, say, like Daredevil or something, but it is very dark inside there.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the in a lot of the films, rather than, because obviously they don't want just the eyes showing, but rather than put the lens over the where the eye holes are, they would just have the actor wear like black makeup.
Yeah,
around his eyes.
I can see an eye in there, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It is rather tiny. Yeah. There's his jawline, so looking good, and then he's got the little slits right there. on both sides. That's like air conditioning.
Yeah.
And then the ears, which are kind of like a medium size, maybe, to what, and then he's got the bat symbol on his chest with the things that hold the cape on, the golden bat symbol on his belt with the silver belt. I love this really like a deep metallic blue. I really like that color. And then John was commenting on the cloth cape. So love the cloth cape.
I'm so glad that McFarlane is getting more into the cloth capes. I do wish it had the wire in it.
Yeah, some of them do have it, right?
Yeah.
Some of them do have the wire on the edges, so you can pose or position the cape in the way that you would want it to be. Go down to his boots are in black as well, and he is really neat looking.
Yeah, I was really thrilled when I heard that this wave was coming out, because I'm trying to collect all of the different
movie
versions or live action versions of Batman, and the Val Kilmer Batman was one that had not previously been released singularly. They had like a big pack of like all of them, but unless you want duplicates of the ones you've already got, you weren't going to be able to get him. So I was glad to see them put this wave out.
That is awesome. All right, now we're going to show off his articulation.
All right, so let's take a look. So he's going to have articulation at the base of the head, so he can look from side to side. He can also look down and look up. He has articulation in the shoulders, so they will rotate and extend. But he also is the butterfly shoulder, so it will allow him forward and backwards motion in addition to the side to side. He has the bicep swivel, the double elbows, and then the dual wrists, so they will rotate and bend. So, and then depending on how you position the point of articulation, you can change how the wrist will move. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, which will allow him to pivot from side to side, but it does allow forward and backwards motion as well. So it'll give him great range of motion just in and of itself. But then he also has the mid torso articulation, so that'll allow him like much greater range of motion to be able to do bending and twisting. So if you want poses of him like swinging or doing cool action shots, you can still get those. He has articulation at the hips, and they will go side to side as well as front to back. He has the double knees, and then the ankles will rotate, pivot, and roll. It's a little tight, but so you really have like 3 points of articulation in the ankle, so you can really get some good variations there and help him stay flat-footed. And then of course the toe articulation. So very cool. Really glad to get the Val Kilmer Batman, and he looks fantastic. So glad to add him to our McFarlane Toys collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
the Batman Forever Batman.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.